What's up, everyone? For those who don't know, our first time on this channel, my name is Brian Hernandez. I am a 20-year-old agency owner here in Miami, Florida, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a tour of my brand new podcast /HQ. And but before we get right into that, I want to be showing you guys my first ever office. And so yeah, let's get right into it. So this was a co-working space, and me and my partner came here with my dad at the time, which I think I was about 18 years old or 19. And a year ago on this exact same day, we came and got a full tour of our office. And so we knew that we wanted to start a business. We just knew that doing it in our houses was not going to be possible. So at the time, we were both working for my dad. We were both making like, I think, about $2,000 a month. And then we just put some money together, a good percentage of the salary we were making monthly. We decided to just split it and get a rent at an office. And so we decided to come here and see what they had to offer, and then we were paying, I think, $600 each. And so a year ago, we didn't have a business. I really didn't know what the heck I was gonna start, and neither did my partner. We were trading at the time, and then we came here and we were still trading, but we had gotten into growth operating, which, for those who don't know, Eddie Cumberbatch is like the main guy of that business model. You essentially find an influencer, partner up with them, take 50%, build out a community, and basically monetize their audience. Yeah, that's what we were doing at the time. We're reaching out to several people, didn't ever end up getting any influencer. I actually had a boxer who had like 100,000 followers. So I went and trained with him, and I asked him for like 30%. I was like, hey, listen, we could set you up a community, monetize your audience, make you a lot of money. We'll take 30%. You don't have to pay us anything, and we'll just work on it. All you got to do is be the face. That partnership ended up like never really, like, I guess, happening. And so from there, we ended up just starting an agency, a content agency. And so when we started that content agency, it was me and my partner, like I mentioned, high school friends. A year ago on like this exact same day, I didn't even know what a lead was. Like, that's how like inexperienced I was. But I knew I wanted to start a business. And so I got out of that phase what most people don't, which is like that procrastinating phase. And so, which was great, because at that time I was like, I remember like a year before that, I was just watching Iman, watching all these big gurus in the space. Never ended up doing anything. All I would do is just literally take notes and say I would start something. And so really it's just about just doing it, just starting. That's all it is. This was or is my first ever, I guess, co-working space. As you can see right now, it's a mess. Me and my partner came in here after I got my new studio, and we ended up emptying out the place. I had my desk here, my partner had his desk over there. As you can see, it's pretty small. I think this was like about 8 feet in length, and like wide, I think it was like, I don't know, like looks like 5 feet. And this is where like it all started. It all started for me and my partner. Our lease actually ends now January 1st, which will hit like a year I've been in business, I would say. And so me and my partner like just wanted to find a place where we were able to like work that was like, we had no distractions, we were locked in, like there's no windows or nothing. Like that would drive me crazy. I remember my partner was having panic attacks. It was crazy. And so, cause it's like literally it's tight in here. It's like, I would turn off the lights a lot. He used to like fight with me because of, I used to turn off the lights, and I used to put like the LED lights, and I would work in here like that. So it's kind of crazy to be able to walk in here and remember like where I was like a year ago into where like I am now. And so I remember before I walked in here, at the time we were doing trading and drop shipping. Like I think I have like a video here. Like look at this. This was at my house, me and my partner cleaning. And so we had like just started our drop shipping store, and we had 0 sales. That was our Shopify. We were selling Uggs, and we had like just rebranded it to Cozy Snugs. And so that was like before we ever had an office. And then I remember we had gone to like Cane's, and me and him were like stressed. We're like, bro, I don't know if this business stuff is for us. And then out of nowhere, I take like the first bite of that chicken, and I hear cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. And I ended up going crazy. Like me and my partner started like jumping up and down. I got out the car, and it was like, wow, like what we realized, we came to a realization that you can make money from something you create, right? Or not that you create, or you just can make money online. And like we saw that, and we're like, yeah, like this is for us, and this is what we gotta do. And so we ended up putting our head down, and then we ended up getting the office. Yeah, this is like where the journey really started for me. So this is a video of me, and we're here hiring we're in our first ever interview here at the office. Never really like interviewed anybody, and just like that feeling of like, damn, like we're interviewing somebody for our own company. That feeling was like crazy. And like this was some pictures of like me and my partner when we had like, it was Success Streams, like I mentioned. That's when we had like done the website and stuff. When we opened up our first bank, this is when we opened up our first business account. Yeah, bro, it's just a journey, bro, to be honest. It's crazy, like, to see, like, to actually, like, be where I'm at right now and where I started. I think I have a picture here of when we were making, like, this was April 1st, which is, I think, yeah, 9,500. Like, we were making, like, money at that time. To me, it's not money now, but we were making money with our content agency. I would say this was us filming clients. And so this is one of the realtors, the first clients we signed. And so, yeah, it's just crazy now to be where I'm at today and the experience that I've had. But it's definitely like, I think that's what business is. Business is like, it's a journey, and you have to be patient. You have to be like super patient, and you just have to, like I mentioned in the beginning, you just have to do it. That's all it is. Like, I didn't have no skills, I didn't have nothing. I went on those sales calls, closed those clients. I didn't know what the heck a business was, but I ended up doing it. And that's why I recommend anybody that's like stuck thinking about, yo, what business should I start or what should I do? I recommend anybody to like just jump on your computer, incorporate that business, watch YouTube, learn the skills, and just start signing clients. Like, run ads, cold outreach. There's so many ways to close clients now. Everybody needs a service at the end of the day. And so I definitely don't recommend it to get to like the product-based business. Definitely get into the service-based. It's a low entry barrier for anybody. Picking up trash, but just to show you guys like this was my first ever book. And it was like our notebook, I'd say. This is when I was like trading. I'm throwing it away because I really don't know what I'm gonna do with all this, but it's definitely crazy to see like where I was. We were so bad. Like, look, we had put good-looking males. That's how bad it was. And so in here, once we had finished with the Gulf operating, me and my partner had then, like I mentioned, started the content agency. And so we just reached out to like several people that we knew. We had gone through like our whole contact list, pulled out a spreadsheet, put like everybody we knew in a spreadsheet from both sides of the party. And we ended up like just reaching out to all of them. And so we ended up closing like 2 clients on the same day. So we ended up making, I think it was $5,000 like in one day, right? For a monthly retainer. And so I was like freaking excited. I was pumped, and so was my partner. And that was like our first time we ever saw like money come in. Trading didn't work out, drop shipping didn't work out, growth operating didn't work out. So it was like the first time we're like, okay, some type of success. So we started to get some momentum, started going, and then we started closing more clients as we go. We got to like about, I'll say about like $7,500, $10,000 a month. And then me and my partner weren't really like, we weren't able to really figure out like what was different about us, right, in terms of skills. And so we had to come to a mutual agreement and say, hey, like, you know, you go your own way, I go my own way. And he obviously, at the time, instead of building an agency, now he's working for Grant Cardone, a great friend of mine. I'm not gonna say Grant Cardone is a great friend. So yeah, we ended up separating, and so he ended up getting a job with Grant Cardone, and then I ended up staying with the agency at the time. And so I still had the current clients we had, and then from there, just kind of took off for me. I ended up rebranding the company. Back then it was Success Streams, and now it's Raw Marketing. 10 years from now, I'll be able to look back at this video and remember where my first ever studio was. So now I'm gonna be taking you guys on a tour of my brand new studio, and which is now essentially like a podcast / HQ for the company. And big difference from when we came in here. I didn't have nothing incorporated, had no business, didn't know anything about business at all. But like I mentioned, I was walking in here. You just gotta do it. So this is the brand new studio. It's very creative, the outside. This was done by an art professional. And yeah, so let's take you guys right in. So yeah, this is basically a place, a building where other I guess creative agencies are able to come in here and be able to, you know, either have a podcast studio, take headshots for their clients. For example, this office here is my videographer, the one that records all my clients. And then this is our studio. Raw Studios is gonna be the company name, and this is obviously my marketing agency. But this is Raw Studios, which is officially our first like podcast / also HQ as well. Like I mentioned. So essentially influencers, content creators, business owners can come in here and film content. And so, yeah, let's check it out. Welcome to Raw Studios. So, yeah, this is pretty crazy. Has great energy. Everybody I've brought here so far has said it has a really good feel. So that's just a short tour of what Raw Studios has in store for 2025, and I'm excited to bring you guys along this journey to be able to hopefully inspire those of you guys that are watching this video that want to be aspiring entrepreneurs or want to start a business, whatever it is. And just be sure to comment and let me know if you guys like these type of videos, and yeah, see you guys in the next one.